Scorpios. Let's go ahead and look at December 12th through the 15th. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. I'm going to be using some brand new decks. All these decks that I'm using today are like totally brand new. So we're getting some fresh energy. Most of these decks, except for one, are made by the company Rider-Waite. This is the Price of Love Oracle that we're using here, the marble deck. We're using the Life is a Board Game deck by Rider-Waite. The swatches of Chakra deck, pretty cool. I've been into like colors and reading auras and stuff. And we're also using the Prism Oracle here today. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is by Aesthetic Magic. So yeah, any information you need will also be listed in the description. Alrighty, Scorpios, for December 12th through the 15th, what's the energy surrounding my Scorpios here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's around them? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start with the oracle cards that we have here. We have Fate. Ooh. So heavy energy that's coming through with Fate. We have Faith. So Fate and Faith. Stability and security. So I was actually picturing like this red aura before this card even came out, which is interesting. So let's talk about it. So with these cards coming up, Scorpios, this feels like things that happened during this time frame are very much faded. And this red is almost close to the red of my nails, which is interesting. But things that happened during this time frame are very much faded, okay? Things that happened during this time frame show you or give you insight into what your future is supposed to be shifting into. So anything that takes place, any major breakups, any major events surrounding a job, whatever this is, anything that comes up, make sure that you're taking note of it, because this may be the start of a year or two, a cycle that you guys are going to be shifting into. Okay. And ultimately, Spirit is saying like the things that are happening during this time frame are for the betterment of you. Okay. You need to make sure that you're tapping into a level of faith, understanding that everything that happens is all a part of cycles, and one cycle begins, then it ends, another cycle begins, then it ends. And that's just what life consists of, different cycles. And within those cycles, we experience good, we experience bad, but it makes for an experience here on earth and higher lessons that we're supposed to take from it as well are being tapped into. So interesting. I'm also seeing the energy of you questioning whether or not someone is honest, if someone is trustworthy, if they're worth giving your energy to. Okay, you could be wondering what's happening with the stability of that relationship, the passion, the love. You could be feeling as if it's starting to dwindle a bit. Okay, so let's use this deck to get a better idea of what's going on. Alrighty, so first card's going to represent the present situation or present energy. We have the Messenger of Impulse and Opportunity, and we have the Knight of Swords. So impulsiveness. You may be really pissed at somebody that you feel triggered enough to go off on them on social media, or there may be some sort of like random ass argument that comes out of the blue. This could be with the air sign, really any zodiac sign, but it's like an impulsive or a random argument that takes place where it's like a random breakup or things get really explosive. Because Knight of Wands, or not Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords energy is very like reckless. It's very quick. It like just shifts in and then it shifts out. So there could be like this anger that makes you like lash out, or someone else is doing this to you where they're going on social media speaking bad on you, or like you guys get into an argument and you guys like randomly just fall out here and nasty things are said back and forth. Okay. You also may be controlled by impulses during this time frame. So this could be you feeling like, dang, I really do want to talk to this person. Let me reach out. Or, you know, you could do things out of not really thinking things all the way through and then kind of regret it. So definitely take your time in terms of making any financial decisions, especially if you don't want to regret it. Yeah, we have Clarity-Waite. So there could be some random shift of energy that takes place and you get the clarity that you need, but then it also causes you to go into a space of being stressed and concerned about what's about to happen next. Ooh, got cards falling. Alrighty, so the overall theme / lesson, I do have the Star card. So the theme of this time frame is healing. It's also about personal faith. It's going back to the energy of faith. We have faith that showed up here, and then we have the Star card here. Okay, so there may be a lesson surrounding your belief system in the divine. Do you believe that the divine will put you in a position to get better if you release things that keep you from healing, that keep you from focusing? Do you believe in your personal ability to shift from things that keep you captivated or trapped, whether that's addictions, toxic relationships, bad family situations, etc.? Do you believe in yourself enough to not be confined by those situations anymore? And that's the theme or the lesson during this time frame. Now, love, I do have the Tower. So things fall apart, like I said, randomly within this connection. There could be an argument that goes way too left, or something that was brought up just to kind of check the foundation of the relationship, and then it all together just falls apart out of someone being angered or upset in some way. Okay, there could have been like a very heated conversation that took place. For a lot of you, you may have also realized that the foundation of your relationship was already out of whack. And we have the King of Wands, the provider of authority and charm. This could be with the Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or somebody who could just have more so like player-like characteristics. They could be sometimes, you know, a little bit aggressive or blunt in terms of the way that they communicate. But you may have felt like you couldn't have trusted this person who may have been a player, or somebody who I don't know what's going on. You may have had a heated exchange with. Okay. Now, what I see in terms of the advice, I have the High Priestess. So this is listening to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you exactly what you need to know, exactly what you need to do with this situation. Are you willing to listen though? Are you open to receiving the intuitive guidance that spirit is giving you via synchronicities, via them showing you things? And are you going to listen? All right. You intuitively know what you need to be focusing on or doing anyways. Okay. Now, when it comes to career and finances, I do have Joyous Home Garden. So I have the Four of Wands. So things may be pretty stable. I don't see any like major changes happening with career. If anything, I just feel like the energy is focused on, okay, how can I get the bag? How can I make sure that I have things in alignment so that you could move in a couple of months or move within a certain time frame? Just have structure surrounding also like more so creative things. You guys may be looking at trying to fund creative endeavors or creative ideas via like a job or a source of income. So those may be your focuses as well. Now, the challenge that may come up, I do have the Conflict Gardens and we have the Five of Wands. And yeah, this is drama. Okay, the drama of it all. There is drama that's amidst this whole situation, honey. I'm getting the energy of you and another person arguing or not seeing eye to eye. Or if not that, just conflict or confliction more on a personal level. You may be going back and forth on what you should do with a creative endeavor, with a sexual relationship that you may have with someone, a heated exchange you may have with a certain individual. Just this red. It's a lot of red. You guys know I'm into colors and all that stuff now. So there's a lot of red. I can't ignore that. So it's like things are being brought to your attention. Things are alarming, but you just don't know what to do about it. Now, what's ahead? I have the Judgment card. So epiphanies. Again, that red energy is coming through. So epiphanies. There also may be some sort of rekindling or conversation that happens where things are being said loud and clear. All right, we have a party place. We have the Three of Cups. So yeah, the energy of rekindling. This may be with like an old friend, or again, this person that you may have fell out with. Yeah, but I do see someone reaching out to the other individual, trying to rekindle things, trying to fix things. But there may be a lot of stress, a lot of tension that's built up here. Now, this is what I see. I really wish you the best of luck during this time frame. Any information you will be below, and I will see you in the next one.